Right, it's our first part of our first three-dimensional trigonometric problem. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is a cuboid, and its dimensions are 4 meters by 1.5 meters and 2 meters, as shown in the diagram. X here is the midpoint of E, F, and the first thing we want to do is find the length A to C. Now what I've done is I've created a three-dimensional drawing of this in Google SketchUp, and what this allows us to do is to examine the shape in 3D and make it easier for us to work out the problems that we are dealing with. And the first thing we want to do is we want to find the length AC. So what I'm going to do is draw in that side here. So draw in a C here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill that in to make it easier to see the triangle that we're dealing with, because we can create right angle triangles, and we make it easier to see this by rotating this round so as we get a projection from above. Okay, so you can see quite clearly we have a right angle triangle, and you've got that length there is 2 meters, and the base length is the same as that length there is 4 meters, and that's the triangle we're going to use to find AC. So here we are with the triangle drawn out. AD is 2 meters and DC is 4 meters. And we're going to use Pythagoras' theorem, where a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, sometimes some students can find this difficult to remember the order you do it in. If you actually draw, and I can't fit it on that diagram here, but if you actually draw squares out on each side of your triangle, you can see that the two smaller squares add up to give you this square. If you know these two sides, then if you take that square away from that square, you get this area here, and so on. So we can use that to help us remember the formula if you can't remember which way round it goes. Anyway, in this question, we've got here is A, and here we've got B, and we're going to call this side C. So if we put all that into our formula, we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is 2, so we get 2 squared plus b, which is 4 squared equals c squared. So we get 4 plus 16 equals c squared, which therefore 20 equals c squared. So the square root of 20 equals c. We may well want to write AC, which we know is equal to root 20, in decimal format. So if you wanted to write it 3 significant figures, you would get 4.47 if you tap that into your calculator.